What's good, y'all? Listen, look, I'm mad I even gotta say this.
Why are we acting like this is not egregious? Don't get your fucking like.
There's nothing wrong with hate. You've got to hate some things with a passion. And destruction, they must dislike and hate with a passion.
What's up, y'all? What's going on? Hello. I'm not gonna say Merry Christmas, but Happy Christmas Eve. I don't know. Whatever. I don't, y'all know I'll be celebrating shit like that, but I am in my Christmas attire. Y'all know, my sister got us all dressed up in the silk jammies. So I'll celebrate Christmas, but I look like I do. We ain't gonna talk about it. All right. But yeah, my sister is here. Y'all know my sister from DR is here. She's gonna be here for a few months. She's pregnant. Shout out to my new nephew. I'm sorry. He'll be here in January. And she's real big on Christmas. They real big on Christmas over there. So and my sister celebrated. She got kids, so she got us all dressed up in damn silk pajamas, feeling real. All I want for Christmas is you-ish. You feel me? Yeah, it's cute. We're gonna take pictures of tomorrow. Got the red nails. I got red toes too. Y'all need to see all that. I'm gonna show you. Never mind, I'm not doing that. That's right. Whatever. But anyways, got the red Christmas nails and silk pajamas. Got my hair done. I know y'all see that. Got a little trim. You feel me? I'm feeling good. All right, we going into Christmas. Good. All right. I went to my work Christmas party yesterday. It was fun. Had a great time. I was drunk as hell. All right. It was grease. Not gonna lie. But yeah, so good. I'm feeling good. Feeling great. Although we'll be about to get into is absolutely outrageous, egregious, and everything in between. And we ain't gonna waste no time for real. We're gonna get into it. We just gonna hop right into it. We're gonna react to this whole video. It's only 8 minutes. I don't want to hear no shit in the comments talking about, oh my gosh, you keep stopping the video. Nigga, go watch it. Okay, damn, the video is up. It's only 8 minutes. I'm stopping the fucking video so I react to it. Jesus Christ. I'm just giving you a fair warning for those on the playback at least. Y'all know how I do. People that's live, y'all know how I do. Y'all know how we do. But yeah, I don't want to hear no bullshit in the comments. Okay. For sure you probably get the mac and cheese out the oven. I'm not making the mac and cheese this year. My sister is. I am making the collard greens, but my mother I usually make the collard greens 2 ways, but my mother she didn't buy like the fresh collard greens. She got the ones that was like already pre-cut in the bag. So I can't even do my whole process cutting up. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I ain't really got to do nothing with them joints, but clean them and cook them. Here, Bessie. Didn't get the notification till late. For real, that's egregious. I'm glad you're here. That's all that matters. I appreciate it. Miss TV, what's up? What's up? Merry Christmas to the ones that celebrate. You annoying. Celebrate. What is that? You a black? Let him have it. I'm about to do one on him. I'm about to do one on him on YouTube after I listen to yours. Oh, for real. Oh, yeah, let's go in. All right, come on. Let's talk about this wannabe FBA hater. Fat Joe. Now, Fat Joe, it feel weird even bringing him up because this nigga ain't been relevant in I don't know how long, 50, 11 years. He ain't been relevant since. I appreciate that cash app. You a real one, Russell. Thank you very much. Oh, Russell is that. I feel like I had to sing that name. No, I did. Yes, I did. Russell, shout out to you. I see you. Appreciate that. Cash app is right now. Everything flipping across the bottom. Yeah, I want to bless me with a Christmas gift. I appreciate it. Anyways. Now it feels a little weird talking about Fat Joe because this nigga ain't been popping since Lean Back. Okay. Fat Joe been around. He like that person just kind of been around the industry, been lingering, been on some TV shows and some special guest appearances. But I don't really know why it's special, but some guest appearances here and there. It just kind of just been around, especially last couple of years. That's probably been on purpose. Then I think more recently, I feel like at the beginning of last year, wasn't he becoming like more of a Democratic shield or like he was on some weird shit. He was, I think it all started with the documentary Tariq had, the microphone check, and he was saying that Puerto Ricans created hip hop. We all know that's not the truth. All right. Y'all wasn't even half. Y'all wasn't even a fourth of the hip hop, of the creation of hip hop. Yet alone half. So yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous, but he's back on that bullshit. So we're going to go ahead and get into this little anti-black rant. He went on Math Hoffa's. This is Math Hoffa's podcast. Mind you, I didn't know Math Hoffa was a Jamaican. This nigga's not even FBA. That's why he allowed this bullshit, and that's why he was laughing at it. So I get it. He's not connected to us the way we are. I really thought Math Hoffa was FBA. I'm not going to lie to you. The only time I seen him was I've only seen him rap in rap battles. So I don't know. That's an FBA thing. That's like, I just assumed he was FBA. I'm not going to even think. But apparently he's not, which explains why he let this wannabe white man get off on this anti-black rant. So let's get into it. See what he had to say.
And the shit just go. You believe Fat Joe said hip hop was Puerto Rican and black? Whoa! My God, the world changed on me, nigga. I'm like, yo,
You know what?
where you been?
Let's get into that. Because I think people outside of New York, it's hard for them to understand, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Trinidadians, Jamaicans, Guyanese.
First of all, let's start by this. Let's start by this.
Around each other.
Let's start by this. These rumors were made by radical black racists. Let's just say that. Okay, it's a group of these guys.
Off rip, before you even get to it, radical black racists. The fact that, and I'm not trying to go on Math Hoffa that bad, to be honest, because I'm sure I don't know. I'm not going to say I'm sure, but I'm gonna assume that he is not really hip to maybe the term FBA. That he's not really aware of Tariq's documentary. Maybe he's not aware of the back and forth Tariq has had specifically with a lot of these celebrities who are claiming our culture. Maybe he hasn't seen it. I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. But the fact that he started off with a group of black radical racists, the fact that was how he starts off should have been checked at the door. It should have been like, whoa, black, right? Hold on. You just contradicted yourself, right? Black and racist can't go in the same sentence. You do realize you can't call a black person racist. You know that? That's not, so just off that, we can let that nigga get that off. Oh, this about to go down. Just off that, I said, oh yeah, this is about to go down the fuck hill, because you're not even checking the simple shit at the door, which means this other bullshit he about to get into is about to be egregious. And it does. Let's just see. But I just wanted to say that first. Black people can't be racist. So the fact that he's even saying that, you can just tell the sort of narrative that he's trying to go with. But let him go.
They don't want to hear Jamaican.
Also, Ayana, I don't know if she's watching, my sister, she burned these damn cookies. Y'all, this is a chocolate chip cookie. The amount of crumbs. Let me let him get back to it. This is great.
It's a group of these guys that don't want to hear Jamaican, don't want to hear Guyanese, they don't want to hear a black guy that ain't down with them. Right? So their job is to criticize anybody who don't look like them or who ain't black American.
Wait a minute. I'm trying to figure out why he's trying to paint that as a bad narrative. Wait a minute. This is what I mean. Again, Math Hoffa, he wasn't the one that, and I guess the other brothers in the room, I don't know if they was FBA or maybe they just weren't conscious. Whatever the fucking case may be. Maybe we got some homegrown coons in the room. I don't know if it was any FBAs in the room. But even this right here, let me just rewind this 2 seconds. Even this part right here.
Hear a black guy that ain't down with them. Don't want to hear Guyanese. They don't want to hear a black guy that ain't down with them.
Right.
See, he just said they don't want to hear, referring to FBAs. He's talking about the black radicals. I don't think he said it yet, but he's referring to us. He said they don't want to be down with those that ain't down with them. Why the fuck would I? I'm sorry, the ooze don't mess with people that ain't down with them. I'm sorry, the Dominicans don't do that. I'm sorry, the Puerto Ricans don't do that. I'm sorry, no group who is trying to uphold their lineage and culture does that. Why would I want to be around a nigga who ain't down with me? Why would I want to be around anybody who's not for the progression of my people? Why would I want to be around a hater? What? Oh, I get it. You know what? I think I know what it is. I think it's because Fat Joe is a hater. He's been hiding the hateration for a long time. He's been able to cosplay as a non-hater for a long time because he was around Remy Ma. He was around all these other big New York artists. You know, black people put him on. Black people is the reason why he has a career. You know, just saying, because he ain't go triple platinum in no fucking Puerto Rico. I'm just saying. So I think that's a bit of a projection. Is that, oh, no. I'm going to describe them as really of what I am. Because really, it's you. Really, you're talking about yourself. You're the one who are around people that you're not down with. But you gotta be around them because that's the only way that your stupid ass got on. That's the only way that your tethering ass was able to get on, was to be around the people that you're not down with. But FBAs, we not like that. See, we was around the people we wanted to be around. We created hip hop around people we wanted to actively be around, but we really didn't have a choice. For some of it, most of it, we didn't have a choice. But if we didn't have a choice, even if those of us who did have a choice, we still chose to be around our people. I'm like somebody who came up off American culture and not Puerto Rican culture. I'm like somebody who's been cosplaying as a black man and is saying nigga all throughout this motherfucking interview, and ain't no black man in that damn room say nothing about it. But he got the nerve to get up here and call somebody a black racist. And you use a nigga and they Jamaican. Math Hopper is Jamaican. I'm just saying. I'm trying to give him the benefit of that, but Math Hopper, this shit look bad. You, brother, if it's a bad look, I need for you to come out and make a video, something, do a little live, do an interview on somebody else's podcast. Because, nigga, this looks like straight coonery right now. We ain't even 5 minutes in. How far are we in? We're not even 5 minutes into the damn video, and this looks like straight coonery because of what you've allowed him to say thus far. Just up until this point. Let's let him continue.
Right? So their job is to criticize anybody who don't look like them or who ain't Black American.
Who are these guys?
You want me to say a name? We're going
to... Hold up. Don't look like who? Because a lot of the people that foundational Black Americans have been calling out, these tethers, look just like us. That's why we had to call them out, the academics. I mean, we're talking about the hip-hop realm in general. Not just, and honestly, in the world in general. We're talking about even in the political realm. These people they look like us. That's the problem. They look like us, and we don't know if these niggas is us or not. But we know now, okay, you're Caribbean. Now we're just putting labels on, we're delineating. we're figuring out who's who. Nigga, we already knew that you wasn't one of us. That's another reason why he mad, because he can't cosplay like Math Hopper can. He can't come off as one of us. Like, I literally didn't know about Math Hopper since high school. I think I watched one of his first rap battles in fucking high school, literally. And that was 10 years ago. I had no idea this nigga was Jamaican. No clue. Mind you, it's not like I've been following him for years or nothing like that, but point still stands. No clue that he had any Jamaican ties. I ain't never heard him say a bar like, yeah, bumper clot, and I got that Ross clot. Never heard him. Never heard it. I thought the nigga was from New York, and that's it. So he's a little jealous that Math Hopper can tether to our culture better than he can because he looks like a white man. I just seen a brother, who was that? Lord Jamar. Shout out to Lord Jamar. Let me say this too at the beginning of the stream. Shout out to all of the Black, foundational Black American men that's been going in on Fat Joe. And I'm going to tell you, that's why I waited to talk about it. I'm not going to even fake. A part of the reason why I waited, I'll be having shit going on. I was at a Christmas party yesterday, whatever. But besides that, I really wanted to see the brothers get on this nigga line. I just knew the brothers was gonna get on this line. I seen Tariq, I seen Black Authority, I seen Lord Jamar, I seen Afro Elite. Shout out to my brother, we let us see it. I seen Black Alpha. I think he was just on live right before I got on live. I'm like, okay, now I can say something because the brothers just woke up. They on his ass. Now I'm gonna go ahead and speak on. Let me go ahead and give him the. You know what I'm saying? Just give him the assist right quick, okay? Because the brothers is doing what they need to do. And I needed that. We needed that first. We needed the male-on-male combat. But we needed that. Okay? Now I can come in and do me. But that's what it is, though. He's mad that Math can, he's a little jealous, should I say, or envious, that Math Hopper can tether to our community the way he does and speak in the way that he does, and it comes off less offensive or even more, we can connect to it more because he looks like us. You don't. Lord Jamar said you look like a white man when he first seen you. He said you had on a kufi. Then he said you had a dashiki or a kufi, some shit like that. And he was like, who the fuck is this white dude in the kufi? Who the fuck is? And they was like, oh, nah, he Puerto Rican. Lord Jamar, let me just tell you right now, that's still a white man. That nigga is a white boy. Let me see. Let me Google this nigga parents right quick. Hold up. Let me just make sure. Let me not make false claims. Let me put in Fat Joe, Big Back Joe parents. Let me just see something. Let me just see. Because I almost can guarantee you he don't got no damn Black family members. He don't got no. Let me hold up. It's that easy, y'all. It's that fucking easy, man. I don't even gotta do too much. Who is that? Who is that? Grandma? Is that his abuela? Is that your abuela? Yeah, that's a white man. That's a white man. That's a white man. That's a fucking white man. That is a white man. A Hispanic white man. A Latino white. A white Latino. That's what the fuck that is. That is not no black man. I'm sorry. We're not about to. And Puerto Rican is not a race. So no, he's a white man. I bet you on his papers, on them census papers, he putting white. And Puerto Rican. That man's a white man. Okay. He's a wannabe white, even if he ain't white. Okay. He wanna be. Clearly, but he ain't black. I tell you that much. So yeah, that Puerto Rican shit really don't matter. But if the first thing somebody see when they see you is who's that white man and that shiki, I would assume after a while that gets a little old. I would assume after a while you start feeling the type of way like, damn, y'all dress like y'all, talk like y'all, I'm rapping like y'all. Why can't y'all just look at me as one of y'all? Like, I helped y'all build hip hop. Hey, look, I'm part of the foundation. Hey, look, I helped you niggas create y'all shit. And y'all not gonna accept me? Y'all gonna try to gatekeep from me? Do you see how entitled these people are? This is why we gotta gatekeep our shit. Shout out to the black men that was on his ass, because this is why these people get so comfortable. The fact that you're sitting in a shop, a barber shop, on a black podcast with black men, and you're not a black man, and you're saying nigga 1,700 times, and then you got the nerve to speak down on the very people that gave you the opportunity to even have a voice in hip-hop. It's bullshit. It's disrespectful. It's egregious. Outrage, everything between. Let's continue.
Give them too much clout.
I mean,
the FBA, Foundational Black Authority, whoever the fuck these broke niggas is. I'm just keeping it a buck. And their shit is to attack everybody on Twitter. You see this nigga who run them? Like, your leader? Oh, man.
Now, see, this is what I'm saying. And this is cold language. This is why I don't like this. Because he tried to make it seem like, oh, well, yeah, I'm just talking about the people on Twitter and, these broke niggas instead of, look at the leader. He talking about Tariq. Look at the leader. Y'all talking. Yeah. And nobody, and again, I got to bring it back to Math Hoffa, because this guy, I might as well be talking to a white man. Like, literally. I mean, although this is egregious and he should be checked, at the same time, Math Hoffa, I hold them to a higher standard. I hold black people, even if they not black Americans, to a higher standard. So when he got into this shit, if you don't know what it is, this is why I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I can't go too easy on Matt, because if he didn't know what FBA was, why not say, damn, who you talking about? What do you mean FBA? What is FBA? Do you mean black Americans? What is FBA? He didn't say that. He just giggled along and keyed. Even when he said who the leader is, he's still keying. Hold up.
You see this nigga who run them? Like, your leader? Oh, man. You got to be.
Yeah, he's still keying. So that kind of tells me that you know exactly who we are. I might have to go in on your ass too, man, because this is outrageous. Okay, I'm trying to keep the fucking focus on fact, but honestly, hey, look, brother, the fact that you allowed this bullshit to get off of your platform and you clipped it. It's not even like you hit it in the full podcast and somebody else clipped it and it went viral. Nigga, you clipped this. This is from your page. This is from your page. It only got 1,000 likes, has almost 60,000 views. That should say enough. I don't even gotta look at the comments. I know them this. You see what my let me zoom. Yeah, see that? I clicked that damn dislike button. You got that right immediately. So you put this up knowing that this was going to be clickbait. You allowed him to get off all this on this anti-black rant. You didn't choke him on anything. You didn't push back on anything. Damn, is he a coon? Am I tripping? Was this some coon ass shit? Maybe I ain't gonna call you a coon. But this was real coonish. I ain't gonna lie. This was real Sambo-ish for you to let this nigga get off like this. This is outrageous. Agrees everything between. And I gotta clarify this as well. Tariq is not a leader. He's not a leader. He ain't let me nowhere. He's not that. FBA is not a political organization. That's not what this is. We are a lineage. You see that flag? You see that flag? You see that? You see these two flags? They're the same thing. They represent the same thing. If this don't represent a group, this don't represent a group. Are we clear? Are we clear? I'm just trying to make sure we clear. I'm just trying to make sure we understood. Because that's not a group. Ain't nobody getting paid. Ain't nobody getting no money. Ain't nobody like, what are we talking about? That's not a group. It's not something you gotta join. You gotta sign up to be. You're born as it. So when he's up here saying, well, yeah, these FBA niggas and da-da-da-da. See, he wants to frame it like he's talking about just a couple niggas on Twitter, but you're talking about foundational Black American people on a grassroots level. You're talking about us as a group. You're talking about our lineage. And you're trying to say our leader, even if that was our leader, even if he was, how dare you go and disrespect a nigga who you think is our leader? I'm glad you didn't open your mouth and say Farrakhan. Farrakhan, you would have really got fucked up. Then the grassroots FBA and the nation would have been on your ass. Everybody would have been on your ass. I'm just saying. But even if that was our leader, the fact that you have the audacity to get up here and disrespect him, thinking that that's who leads us, should show the level of respect he has, which is zero. The bar is in hell. Because there's no way I'm going to go to on a Puerto Rican podcast and say, oh yeah, these Afro Puerto Ricans, these broke ass Afro Puerto Ricans who trying to claim their blackness, and whoever leader, whatever popular person is speaking on that at the time, oh yeah, they leader, look at this nigga. I wouldn't even feel comfortable enough to do that in somebody else's space. Do you feel me? But the fact that he's able to come in our space and he feels that we have to gatekeep, we have to check these people at the door. Matt Hoffa should have stopped him in his tracks when he started off with black radical racists. Brother, what are you talking about? Sir, you can't be a black man talking like that. You got to be a full-blown coon talking like that. Because they don't even talk like that. A radical racist? What are you talking about? Radical? What are you talking about? So just the narrative, the picture he's trying to paint with his words is anti-black. It's giving hater. It's giving envious. And it's given, you're trying to, I said he was shilling for them damn Democrats. So this may be a part of him trying to downplay us as a group, us as a lineage, us recognizing our lineage in this way, and delineation, to downplay our effect in a political realm. Although it's, baby, this ain't the way to go about it. I'm trying to tell you. I mean, the election results should tell you that. I'm just saying. Some of the shit we've seen this year that has happened. The shit is going on Chicago right now. I'm just saying. This shit. Hey, look, downplaying, this ain't the way to go. And honestly, even if it was, nigga, you too late. You should have been doing this at the beginning of the end, not at the end. We didn't know the election is over now. Who are you shilling for at this point? The Republicans won. Nigga, it's over. What cookies are you trying to get now? What crumbs from the cookie jar are you trying to get now? What are you getting paid? I mean, it must be something he's getting out of this. It got to be. Because it's a little random as hell. I'm just saying. This 50th anniversary shit happened earlier in the year. Like, when did Tariq's documentary come out? That shit came out like, what? Over the summer? I think. So I'm just saying. But it's not on accident, for sure.
Be fucking kidding me, man. And so they trying to change the narrative. They're not from New York.
Right.
So they telling a whole nother story. This was whoopity doop wop. Yo, bro. Far as I know, we're at Yankee Stadium right now, and it's hip hop's 50th birthday. And the guy who invented it, Grandmaster Flash, my brother carried his crates. My babysitters made up let me hear you say, ho, it's two girls, twins, used to babysit me.
Do you see how he jumps around like this black people don't gotta do that. I don't gotta say, oh yeah, my uncle, he was carrying crates for Rakim back in the day. Yeah, my older sister, yeah, she was making little beats. She was doing a oohs and ahs on one of the tracks, because the only reason why he's saying this is to validate his bullshit ass opinion, his anti-black perspective. That's the only reason why he's mentioning this. No, we don't care that what does your uncle carrying a nigga crates got to do with anything? We don't care. What was you doing? Who is that guy? Is he a part of our lineage? Was your uncle calling crates a part of our lineage? Is that why you saying it? Was he an FBA? Then why do we need to know that? We don't care. There are plenty of non-black people that are indulged in the culture. I'm sure there's fucking Asians at this point that's younger than me that probably know more about hip-hop than I do. Because they've indulged themselves in the culture. They've indulged themselves in the history, into educating themselves on our culture. Sure, I'm sure you learned a lot. I'm sure you saying like, oh, you was in New York when it started. Oh, I'm from the Bronx. You don't know about my hood. Oh, nigga, that don't mean that you had a hand in creating it. That don't mean that you had an impact on it. Like, that don't mean that you even have a valid perspective because you was there to witness it. I'm sorry, you don't. I don't give a fuck who your daddy or who your uncle carrying crates for. It don't matter. Because the fact that you can come up here and say this shit, it's null and void. The fact that you get up here and get on this anti-black right, it makes everything else that you're saying null and void. Because it's coming from a place of envy and anti-blackness, clearly. So you're not saying this to paint a true narrative of how would happen in the past or what your origins are from, how you got to the perspective. You're not even painting a true picture of how you got to this perspective that you're at. But you're using these little things. Oh, my uncle did this. Oh, yeah, my older sisters. I was just so indulged in hip hop. Well, baby, you wasn't more indulged in a black person than a black American who was around it growing up, even after the fact. Even those of us born in the 90s and in the early 2000s, we grew up on hip hop. There is no moment I can remember like, yeah, my uncle was just, who was talking about this? Vince Staples. Vince Staples made a great point about this on the Breakfast Club. He was like, yeah, people that be talking about when did I fall in love with hip hop, I can't relate to that. Because I didn't have a moment when I fell in love with hip hop. Hip hop was just around me. I just grew up in it. I don't remember what song I heard first that just made me want to rap. It's just I just always heard it. I knew I could do that, and I wanted to do that. That's the experience for Black Americans, for all foundational Black Americans, for the most part. Unless you was born in, military baby, you was born in West Bubba, around with white people, you came back later and got around Black people, you went to HBCU, sure. But for Black Americans, foundational Black Americans on a grassroots level, hip-hop is a part of our foundation. Like, it's a part of us. It's just a natural thing for us to feel, for us to love, for us to be a part of. Because we don't, and it's not something that we're conscious of. We don't have to think of an uncle, like, again, that carried, we don't need that sort of connection because it's within us. Our mothers was listening to it. It's not even just although it's male dominated, our mothers put us onto that as well. This was a family genre. It was something that everybody in the family, somebody had something you could hear that you was hearing. Even if it was the older uncles or some shit that was playing some Grandmaster Flash or Rakim or what, the old heads, the pioneers. We heard it, we loved it, and we grew up within it. We didn't watch it from the outside. We didn't go to school and get told, oh, like what's his name? That Pitbull. What's the white boy who just went viral? What's the white boy? Hey, shout out to him though, because he actually shouted out FBAs. What's the white boy who just went viral? Tell me. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I was just talking about my last time. What's the white boy that just went viral? What's the white boy that just went viral, y'all? Who didn't know he was black? What's the white boy that just went viral? Come on, somebody tell me. Come on. Somebody in the comments. I know y'all know. Paul Wall. Thank you so much. Paul Wall. We didn't grow up like you and Paul Wall, babe. We didn't get a hey, why you acting like that? You're white. We don't understand what it feels like to be on the outside looking in because we've always been in the inside. Even if we didn't realize it. Even if we wasn't conscious of it, of how much we were learning or indulging in our culture at the time because it was just so normalized. That's just what we're raised around. Whereas your home, you went home and listened to you listened to Moringa, salsa, you listen to a bunch of shit we don't listen to when you went home. Your parents wasn't putting on no goddamn Grandmaster Flash. They wasn't putting on no Rakim. They was not playing anything of our culture in your household. They was not. You had to actively make the decision to go out and indulge yourself in our culture. We don't know how it feels. We don't know what that feels like. We don't understand that. We cannot understand somebody coming from outside of our culture and to somebody else's culture and trying to take over, trying to take ownership, trying to take credibility for the foundation of it or for parts of it. We can't relate to that because we don't do that. We don't even do that to white Americans, and these niggas right behind us. We grew up with white people. We don't even do that to them. They do that to us. Y'all came over here emulating the damn white folks and biting off our culture. We don't even do that. And we could have. But our shit is so like that, we don't need to. Let's let them continue.
They made up. Let me hear say, ho. So they have a big problem, these guys, right? So they're against anybody who ain't with them. So this ain't a popular message. This ain't what everybody's saying. We might be giving them too much light right here is what I'm trying to tell you.
Right.
So there's a small minority to get on them Twitters and they running it up. We got a fucking Looney Tune like your man Lord Jamal, who's a fucking Looney Tune.
Whoa, they ain't speaking on the good brother Lord Jamal. I'm like, I'm like, let me just let him say it. Let me let him say it. Hold up.
He's a loony bin, right?
With the YouTube Music app, you can start a radio.
Looney Tune, like your man Lord Jamal, who's a fucking Looney Tune. Okay, he's a loony bin, right? We just said that the drug of choice is attention. It's this and this and that. They get a guy who he was a legend. He's brand Nubian,
right?
And he's the wackest nigga in the crew.
Oh my god! Shout out! I should have brought up the clip. I should have brought up the clip of Lord Jamal talking about this because he made a great point. First of all, hold up before I get on that. First of all, again, Math Hoffa, you looking real coolish. I just gotta say it. Okay, because even if you didn't know about FBAs, I can't let you have this one. You know who the fuck Lord Jamar is. You know who there. How you gonna let this nigga get up here and call one of our legends that's still around? Still, he's not like this nigga shot, laid up somewhere, he in a coma. This nigga's still around actively. You gonna really let this nigga come up here and say that he's a Looney Tune? Are you being fucking for? And then trying to downplay his actual impact on hip hop, his actual contributions to hip hop, and say he's the worst. He was the worst rapper in the group. What? Like, Math, this looks hella coonish, bro. This look hella anti-black. It's giving you might have some anti-black American vitriol within you. That you kind of happy. You might be a little happy he's saying it because at least you ain't got to say it. So now you ain't getting dragged, he getting dragged. Math, your ass might need to get dragged too because how the fuck you let him? How did you let him get this off? And nobody has interrupted him yet to say, hey, bro, come on, bro, that's a legend. Hey, bro, come on, not Lord Jamal. Lord Jamal, hey, look, he might have some things, even if you don't agree with it, he might do some things I don't agree with, speak on things, you know what I'm saying, I ain't rock with, I don't know about the, whatever. But, hey, look, he's still a legend. Like, but let's not downplay his work in Brand Nubian. Brand Nubian was like that. Like, he was one of the best rappers named Brand Nubian. Like, something. Even if you want to say what Lord Jamar said, he said on his podcast, he was like, Brand Nubian, he was like, I don't give a damn if you say I was the worst rapper in Brand Nubian. Brand Nubian was full of all-stars. You telling me I was the worst all-star? Oh, I'm so offended. Who the fuck? Okay, great. And he said, you know what? Even if I was the worst rapper, baby, I'm still better than you. And that's a fact. Why are we acting? I'm like, how are you not checking a nigga who's not even that good? Even if this was Eminem, I go this far. Even if this was Eminem, and I don't even fuck with Eminem. I don't even think he's one of the greatest rappers. I don't think he should be labeled one of the greatest rappers. But just the fact that he does get that title from a lot of people in hip hop, a lot of foundational black Americans in hip hop. The fact that he does have a level of respect from certain people in hip hop. Even him saying something like this about Lord Jamar, which I can't. Even him saying something like this about Lord Jamar would make a little more sense because at least he had some credibility behind his lyricism, behind his rap, behind his artistry, period. At least he got some credibility there. Do I think he better than Lord Jamar? Hell to the no. I'm not never saying a white man is better than anything when it comes to our culture. I'm just staying on code. But even besides that, the consciousness that Lord Jamar put inside his raps, Brand Nubian in general, Eminem could never touch it. I don't give a damn about numbers. And even Lord Jamar said that, like, yeah, bro, you probably outsold me. Fat Joe probably outsold me, but you can't out-rap me. You can't out-artist and out-real artists. And let's not forget that this nigga don't even write all his raps. Why is he even in the hip-hop comment? This nigga can't even rap like that. And he don't even rap all his shit. He don't even write his shit. And you want to let a nigga like this, and I'm talking about Math Hoffa. Math Hoffa, you're a whole fucking battle rap artist. Lyricism is important to you. It should be. You gonna let this non-rapping ass white wannabe nigga get up here and say nigga 50, 11 times and then disrespect my culture, because it's not yours, because he non-FBA. You gonna let him disrespect the culture that you came up off of too, and disrespect the legends within it, and you're not gonna say nothing? Math. It's giving coon. Hey, bro, this nigga better come out with some sort of video and try to niggas playing or something because this shit right here. I say cancel. I say cancel the motherfucking podcast. I say, am I subscribed to this shit? Oh, I'm not subscribed. Good. I'm not going to subscribe. I say unsubscribe. If he letting shit like this get off, I say this about to be the downfall of his goddamn platform. If he's allowing things like this to go on unchecked. Because if he checked them, that would be one thing. This will be a different reaction. But baby, you're laughing. You're letting him get all this off, and there's no pushback. There's nothing. There's nothing. And again, this ain't even from a person who is really even valid. Is Fat Joe, is Big Back Joe even top 50? Is this nigga even top 50? You gonna let him get up here? Like, come on, bruh. Come on. This is disrespectful. This shit is disrespectful.
But now this nigga might be like trying to get lit, trying to say anything. The world's flat, to this, that, anything to go.
By the way, the world is flat. That's what I believe. I'm just saying, look, I might not be arguing with nobody, but I told you, I plenty. Hey, those of you that rock with me know. Hey, look, I'm just saying. It's the most believable thing to me. I'm with you, Lord Jamal. Earth's flat. I'm with you on that, brother.
Bible. I just told you.
But even him saying that too, he only saying that to try to like illegitimize Lord Jamar. You trying to make him come off like he's some cuckoo crazy tinfoil bonnet wearing old head nigga that's, this just out here saying shit. Your boy, get the hell out of here.
If I stop my shit because I go too viral, I'm scared. I'm too viral.
Right. I think we in the information.
I'm too viral. I'm scared to go viral. I just told you I stopped my shit because I go too viral. I'm scared. I'm too viral.
Right.
What the fuck? Am I missing it? Is he only popping up on white Latinos algorithm? Because I ain't seen this nigga. I have not seen him. Oh my bad. I had to make sure. I'm like, did I turn the playback speed up? My bad. I had to make sure. My bad. What was I saying? I just got distracted. What the hell was I just saying? Oh, I ain't seen him on my damn timeline. Who the hell he going around for? What are you talking? Even with him saying giving them clout, who are you giving clout? Fat Joe, I ain't heard shit from you since Lean Back. I don't know any. Honestly, I cannot even name you another Fat Joe song outside of Lean Back. And you know what's even worse? I can't even really spit a Fat Joe verse from Lean Back because Remy Ma is the only reason I really fuck with that song. A Black American woman, Remy Ma, an actual lyricist, an actual rapper. She's the only reason I fuck with that song. It's R to the easy, M to the was out. My aunt stay breathing, my aunt on is out. And nigga, that's the only verse I remember from that song. That's the only verse. I would have leaned back in the hook, lean back. I don't remember shit Jeff had your song or set on lean back. Maybe it'll come to me if the song played. I can't sit up here and spit you no Fat Joe verse. Even outside of that. I can spit you an Eminem verse before I spit you a Fat Joe verse. And I don't even fuck with Eminem. But I can give you one of that nigga songs. I can give you, I'm cleaning out my closet. Hey, my mom, something. I forgot how it went. But I used to like that song. Nigga, the point is, Fat Joe, you are not first of all, it's the wrong message and the wrong messenger. You ain't the nigga to be saying this. You are not the hip-hop head they are trying to prop you up to be. You're not. You just an anti-black wannabe whitey that's been flowing his way through hip-hop, benefiting off our culture, tethering to our culture, and has made his way to this very point that now you've gained enough and you feel like you're untouchable. So now you feel like now I can say the shit I've been wanting to say about niggas. Because mind you, people have already been peeping it. Damn, I wish I would have sent the clip to myself. Did somebody play this on their stream? Tariq might have played that on the stream. It was a brother who was saying how, I think it was a DJ or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. He was in a room with Fat Joe and a bunch of other Hispanics, and Fat Joe thought the brother was a Hispanic. He thought he was a Latino because he looked Latino. So he just assumed that everybody else in the room was Latino. So he just assumed he was a Latino. So the brother kind of went along with it as he should. My nigga old code. He was trying to get that tea. And he did. He was like, yeah, Fat Joe, he was like saying like, basically, what was the term he used? Moringas, something like that. Basically the niggas that had hip hop for so long, like now it's the Latinos' turn. Now it's our turn to shine. Now it's our turn to take over hip-hop, which never happened because y'all can't take over our shit because y'all can't do it like us. Y'all take it over, it's going to be called something else. It won't be called hip-hop. It'll be something completely different because y'all are not us. You can't create it like we did because if you could, you would have. You didn't. So, yeah, you know, there's that. If y'all was gonna take it over, it would have been happening, right? Didn't it happen? Didn't the creation of hip hop happen in the Bronx and y'all was there, right? And the Puerto Ricans was right there breakdancing with y'all, which we're gonna get to in a second. And everybody was right there. We was all in the mix together. So why the fuck y'all didn't create it? I'm just confused. Why is there not a whole sanction of like, you know, why is there not a whole genre of Latino rap that's like, y'all got about 5 rappers I can think of in the last 40 years that's actually made some noise. Like, where y'all at? If y'all was so important, where y'all at? It didn't happen. This is what I'm saying. This is how you know he's lying. This nigga's a liar. Oh my God.
I just told you I stopped my shit because I go too viral. I'm scared. I'm too viral.
Right.
You was not no damn viral. You a liar. You a lying ass want to be viral. God, you a liar.
I think we in the information era, and some people just they see so many paths, they decide to pick one, and some of them ain't the most popular one. So, you know, they just.
But what I'm trying to tell you is that this opinion comes from a tribe.
Right.
It comes from a group of people that hate everybody but them. You know, there's radical Jews, there's radical Catholics, there's radical Puerto Ricans.
Right.
You know.
Radical is not synonymous with racist, though. So yeah, you can have radical or extremists from any group, I suppose. Also, that radical, the radicalist. Are you saying like a pro-black radical or like what type of radical are you saying? Like political radical? Like what are we saying? What are they radical about? You're just saying they're radical. Like black, man, these FBAs are just radical. They just be radical about radical and shit. They just radical. What do you even like? This nigga sounds stupid. I'm like, how are we not? How is math or nobody in that checking the fucking stupidity? This nigga don't even sound. He's not even making sense. Like I'm like, these niggas in the room gotta have some anti-black ritual. They gotta be on the same side of this nigga. They gotta be anti-black American because there's no way you let this nigga get off on all this shit and you're not saying anything. We're almost done with the video, babe. Nobody has said nothing. By the way, a 2-minute intro, Math Hoffa, you wrong as hell. Why the fuck you got a 2-minute intro for this video and the shit is only 8 minutes? This video is only about 6 minutes, but you got 2 minutes. The first 2 minutes, I'm not gonna play. You didn't get copyrighted. But literally, the video don't start until 1:40. Nigga, get your editing skills together. Get your team together. Because ain't no way in the hell I will be watching you dripping, bruh. Ain't nobody trying to hear this song in the beginning, you rapping, bruh. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit, man. Get to the video. Put that shit at the end. Okay, you gonna put it in the beginning, you try. Ain't nobody trying to watch it. I'm just saying. I'm peppy.
It's radical anything. If you do enough of that shit, enough of in-house racism, you wind up looking at the world fucked up and you can't even move around.
What is he talking about? In-house racism? Are you talking about colorism, texturism? Like, that's the only in-house racism I can think of. There is no in-house. What the fuck? Like, no, even if he would have just asked him, hey, why don't you elaborate? What do you mean in-house racism? What do you mean by black radical racist? What do you mean by that? What exactly? Like, can you tell me in words? Like, give me a definition. Because there is no such thing as in-house racism. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's impossible for me to be racist in my own house. If I'm already under a system of racist white supremacy, what are we talking about? Sir, what are we talking about? What's happening? Like, I'm like, man, I just keep going back to Math Hoffa because there's no way I'm letting somebody say all this and I'm not about to interrupt a little. Like, hey, can you, even if you're not going to check them, at least question them so they can expose themselves. Even if you would just gave them a simple question, hey, can you explain that? What you mean by that? Because you know, a lot of people say that black people can't be racist. So what you mean by that? Oh, well, what you mean by in-house racism? Like, does that mean like, do you mean like when black people like colorism, like when black people don't like other black people because they got darker skin? Like what do you mean by in-house racism? What the, like, he literally is just making shit up. He's pulling shit out of thin air. And nobody's saying anything, bro. This is it. This is the greatest.
You understand? So that's how this shit come about. These guys don't like nobody but them. So hey, fuck that. This guy, well, how could he say this? How could he? Bro, have you been to my hood? Do you know where I'm from? You know, we did my brother's funerals. More black people than Spanish people at the funeral sitting next to my mother. Do you know where the fuck I'm from?
And you sound like a white man. And there we go. Right there. Sounded just like the zaddy he want to be. That's because, again, this is not something, and this is why we have to call shit like this out. Even if we're not going to directly call it out, we have to at least peep it and move accordingly. Because clearly, he is not a part of our culture. Clearly, he looks down at our culture. Clearly, he sees us as less than. Clearly. Because the fact that I don't trust people who do shit like that. Oh, yeah, what you mean? What you mean, my hood? You don't know where I'm from? I don't give a fuck where you from. Yeah, wait, matter of fact, I do give a fuck. I'll change that. I take it back. I do give a fuck. Show me your hood. No. Not the hood in New York. Show me the hood in Puerto Rico, where your lineage is from. Show me that hood. Then tell me about yourself. Don't start where the fuck where you was the anchor baby at. Don't start where your parents fled to. Start from where they came from. Show me that hood. Show me where they rapping and wearing gold chains and saying nigga like this and speaking like a black man and kind of trying to cosplay. Show me where they're doing that in Puerto Rico, because nigga, you're not gonna be able to do it. I want you to show me where they're doing that in Puerto Rico. Please conjure up some more lies and paint the picture for me how they was doing that in Puerto Rico, because that's where your lineages come from, and that's what this is where it's missing it. This where the conversation is missing. They're missing that aspect of the conversation, because he's not from here, Math Alpha. He's Jamaican. He's a tether. And then you got this wannabe, I can't even call him a tether because he ain't black. I call him a wannabe tether. Then you got the wannabe tether. So they're missing the main issue in this conversation, which is that foundational Black Americans are at the core of everything that you're saying. All the parts of the culture, everything that you benefit from, everything that you're talking about. Oh, yeah, my uncle carrying cases. Yeah, he had to flee to carry them fucking cases. Or his mother had to flee to carry them damn cases. You're missing that aspect. And that's why you can talk around it and dance around it and say, oh, my hood in Brooklyn, and oh, yeah, all these different immigrant groups around in New York. You can dance around the main issue, because neither one of y'all represent it. Neither one of y'all come from it. Both of y'all probably hating on it. Both of y'all probably envious of it. That's why you're dancing around it. That's why you're disrespecting it. And why Math Hoffa is not checking the disrespect you to do, because he don't see the issue. He like, oh, he want to be tether shit. I'm a tether, but he's a tether just like me. Basically, shit. He probably consider him a tether for real, because he's a tether. The fuck? It's egregious.
But you trying to tell us what happened over here. All the legends I know, when I go to the legendary shit, they're all black and Puerto Rican.
Wait a minute. You trying to tell us what happened over? And see, here's another thing. I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. I don't care if a Black American, a foundational Black American, was born in Louisiana, born in Texas, born in Maryland, born in New York City. Any of those places where they were born, they would have more of a connection to hip hop than you. Do you understand that? See, these New Yorkers specifically, it'd be the New Yorkers. It'd be other people too. I think like people in Florida. It's always the hives where it's a lot of non-Black Americans. It's always the hives. New York is one of them. But these places, they get so entitled. They get so indulged and get so comfortable in our culture that they don't even realize that they're building up an anti-Black audacity to say some shit like this. For you to get up here and talk about, oh, you trying to tell us what happened over here. Nigga, you're trying to tell us what happened over here. Do you get it? You're trying to tell us what happened over here. If my great-great-granddaddy was in Texas, I guarantee you he know more about fucking hip-hop or is more connected to it than you are, because he was born here. His lineage is here. His culture is here. You don't have that. Math Hoffa don't have that either. I pray that there was not a foundational Black American man in that room. If it was a woman, I could be more to say. It's a male conversation. Like, I don't know. I'm saying I probably wouldn't say nothing in this setting with a bunch of men and shit, unless I was up there speaking as well. Then I'll push back. If I'm just watching on the side, I ain't gonna say that. But if there's a man, if there's a foundational Black American man in that room, I don't give a fuck if he's speaking or not, he's on camera or not. If he's in that room and let this shit get off, brother, you disappointed me. Look, you disappointed me, baby. Like, for real. That is a letdown for you to let somebody get this type of shit off. And this is just so, like, the caucasity of it. For you to talk about trying to tell a nigga, oh yeah, you trying to tell us what happened in New York. You know I'm from my hood. Nigga, you're not from here. Your people ain't from here. You know about that. I'm sure you do know a little about New York culture and hip-hop up there. Just a little bit. From what you had to go out and force yourself to learn, because wasn't nobody teaching that shit to you at your house. But you're not us. That don't make you like us. That don't make you us. That don't make you the same. It does not give you the same privileges. You need to learn how to shut the hell up when it ain't your culture. Again, we don't do this. You don't see Black Americans going around talking about Puerto Ricans. We created, or the Puerto Ricans need it, the Dominicans need it. We don't do this. But y'all get so fucking comfortable, and this is why we got to stay on y'all necks. Okay? Gatekeeping.
Yeah.
We gatekeeping all 2025.
And I sit
going further
there with them, and I'm like, and they don't believe it. They don't understand. They don't understand, like, that talk. They're like, yo, what the fuck is this about? Like, they're confused. The pioneers, the Grandmaster Flashes, the Cool Hercs, the Melly Mel's, the this. They're like, yo, we don't know what the fuck these people talking about.
Oh, they're confused? They confused? 1 second. Hold up. Let me see something, because these niggas don't seem too confused to me. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. They confused? Hold up. They confused? Now, I wish I could have found this whole clip. I wish I would have found this. I could have found it. I went to this the podcast. I went to Drink Champs to look at this full podcast. I had it on like 1.65 speed, trying to speed through the interview. I was trying to find this specific part. Couldn't find it. The shit was like 3 hours long. Hopefully I do find it. Maybe I can react to it myself. But this clip, I found this clip. You tell me if he sound confused.
Of course. You know, let's go to the break dances, see DJs, the breakers. The breakers, like the original breakers were they were black. And here's some of the names.
They were what? They were what?
They were black.
Oh, he didn't say Puerto Rican. He didn't say Afro-Latino. That sounded pretty damn, that sound confusing to y'all. It sound confusing to me. It didn't sound confusing to me. It sounded like he just said they were black. He didn't sound too confused.
And here's some of the names. Sasa, Trixie, Dancing Doug, Black Jerry, Easy Mike, Flippin' Mike, female breakdancers, Sister Boo, Mother Earth.
Sister Boo. That's a black as hell name. Sorry, it's funny as hell. Sister Boo. Shout out to the greats. Y'all let me know if they sound confused. Hold up.
Back in the days when hip hop began.
Oh, I'm gonna get copyrighted. Yeah.
know like a handful. I know a handful. That was breakdancing. Was there any Puerto Ricans breakdancing at that time?
We put it to you straight up. There wasn't no Puerto Ricans.
Wasn't no Puerto Rican. Wow.
Until the parties.
You only knew one Puerto Rican b-boy at the time.
Johnny Cool.
That was one Puerto Rican. So Puerto Rican culture that have nothing to do with starting hip hop?
Nah,
right.
Not at all. No part of any Spanish culture started hip hop. So don't just say Puerto Ricans. Any Spanish culture had nothing to do with the creation.
Oh, so no Spanish culture. Oh, not just Puerto Ricans, but none. No Latinos, no Hispanics had anything to do with the creation of. Oh wow. Oh wow. So what pioneers are you talking about? I'm so confused. I'm just saying. It was microphone check was a whole documentary disproving like that exact statement. I'm just. What pioneers are you speaking of? Who you talking about? Because they sound pretty clear about who they think created, who was there in the beginning. They sound pretty clear. Who the fuck is he talking about? What are we saying? What are we saying? What are we saying right now? What are we saying? What are we saying? This is what I'm saying. But this is the things he has to do to use because he does not have a legitimate perspective. He's anti-black. He might be a wannabe. He might be a what is that? A WWS? He might be a WWS. He might be a wannabe. I'm not gonna lie. It's giving that.
Because they on Twitter and they doing a little something, but I don't know what the fuck these people doing. Like they're confused. They fucked with the wrong nigga. That's the problem. Fat Joe the wrong one. He always been the wrong one. He the Achilles of this shit. He gonna come out with that. So you remember Achilles? They wait for the nigga. They look. Is he coming out? Is he coming out? Achilles run out with the sword. Oh my God! They fucked with him. They got him about the tent. This nigga, they thought, yo, this is the wrong nigga. He don't care. He ain't scared of nobody. He don't give a fuck. He don't care. He got his own money. What the fuck you gonna do to me? Like you fucked up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You best leave me alone.
A lot has changed. A lot has changed. I remember when battle rap was you have a rap battle, it was a certain way. That is like lawsuits when you lose.
No, you gotta stop.
No, whoa.
I have no comment on that one.
Right. That's talking 2024. 2024.
World changed on me.
Should have saw that coming.
World changed on me.
It's 2024. There's a lot happening out here right now.
So Joe,
no comment on that one.
You got no comment on that.
Who's Hispanic lady?
No, because.
All right. Just want to see if that was the rest. Yeah, man. So to hell with Fat Joe. I think we can all come to that consensus. Look at that. That's a perfect steel frame. Big Bag Joe drinking on that Coke. It's not a Diet Coke. I don't even think that's a diet. Of course it's not. Even if it was, your fat ass probably add a little sugar to it, honestly. But yeah, man, to hell with this nigga, bro. For real. 86 Fat Joe. I think moving forward, we don't need to be supporting his projects. If he hop up on these shows, shout out to Lil DeMar. He said this actually because he was up on Mav Hopper's show promoting his album. But nigga, who the fuck? Lord DeMar said boycott it. But Lord DeMar, hey brother, I'm with you. Nigga, we wasn't gonna listen to that no way. I mean, I'm just saying, I don't think anybody was out here checking for a Fat Joe album. Nobody. I don't give a fuck if he got Remy on that joint or whoever, Papoose, whoever the fuck he got on that. Nobody. I mean, literally nobody. Definitely from my generation. Millennials, Gen Zers, everybody after us. Baby, we're not checking for no Fat Joe album. We was going to boycott it regardless. Honestly. We was going to boycott it on accident. Now it's just going to be a purpose. We are definitely not streaming his songs. We're not blowing up none of his. Because y'all know without us, I don't know if I'm sure he's not really trying to gain the TikTok crowd, but he might have a little club song up there. He's trying to get popular, radio song. We're not supporting that bullshit. We're not making no dances to it. I don't want to see no FBA making dances to doing a little hip dance, doing on TikTok. We're not doing none of that. I don't care what it is. We don't need to support it. If Fat Joe is a part of it, we need to 86 it, or we need to get Fat Joe away from it. One of the two, okay? Because this right here should be the nail in the coffin. This right here is like the cherry on top of delineation, okay? It's like the reason number 560,228 on why we need to delineate and why we need to be specific on who we let into our spaces and gatekeep. Because the nigga like this shouldn't even have a platform. He need to go to Vlad. He shouldn't even be on Mav have a platform talking like this. He should be on a Vlad or a DJ Small Eyes. Let him go to the whites that he's trying to get bonus points from. Let him go to where he wants to be at. Okay, not where he feels like he needs to be in order to keep a crowd. Let him go where he want to be at. Let him go back to his Puerto Ricans. Go do some. Why he ain't on a Latino podcast? He should be on a Latino. He need to be on a Latino podcast, a white Latino podcast that feels the same way. Go over there. Go to your echo chambers. Because now you have lost your privilege. You have lost your right for us to give a damn about anything you say. Because you have exposed yourself as an anti-black racist. I said it. You've exposed yourself. Hey, look, I'm going to say it. If y'all ain't going to say it, nigga, I'm going to say it. This nigga's an anti-black racist. I can't fucking with it. And he's a wannabe white supremacist at this point, in my eyes. Because there's no way you've been in hip-hop this fucking long and you have these sort of sentiments. There's no way. You have been around hip-hop legends. You have experienced our culture in the way to the extent that you have. Gained the amount of success that you have. And you can come out your mouth so disrespectfully. After 30 years in the game now. There's no way. You're not about to tell me that you ain't been feeling. These feelings didn't just start to bubble up over the last couple years or within the last year. No, you've been felt like this. Remember, you said it was time for the Latinos to take over, which y'all never did and never will. Sorry to break it to you. You ain't got the sauce like we do. You can emulate it, but you can't be it. You can't create it. It's within us. It's in us, not on us. That's what you don't understand. So now that he's lost that right, now that he's exposed himself for anti-black racists, there is no need for us to participate in anything he has going on, okay? And I would be very weary of the black people around him. Remy Ma, Papoose, any of you other New York Negroes. Hey, look, I'm just saying, I'm side-eyeing y'all. I ain't about to go on y'all. I know that's your homie. But I'm definitely side-eyeing you because ain't no way in the hell y'all didn't pick up on this. Papoose, you this nigga's child's godfather, and you ain't picked up on the anti-blackness. You ain't had conversations. You telling me y'all ain't had no conversations about hip-hop. We done had some shit like this. So he done said, yeah, Puerto Ricans are black. I hope y'all ain't agreeing with this nigga when he say we went 50-50 on hip hop. I hope y'all not agreeing with this nigga. I would hope not. But I'm just saying, if y'all you talk Remy, your sister, Papoose, your brother, and you know, y'all each other's god kids. Hey, look, I'm side-eyeing the shit out of y'all. I'm already side-eyeing Remy because the shit going on with Papoose. Nigga, I'm side-eyeing Papoose too, because why the fuck is he fucking with Clarissa Shields? Look, there's a lot going on over here. They got a lot going on. But as far as this Fat Joe shit, anybody associated with Fat Joe, any foundational Black American, let me say that. If you a tether, I mean, you're not really connected. So I'm looking at you sideways, but I'm also like, my standard is higher for Black Americans. We got to be here. Okay, I mean, you a tether, it's like, I get it. You know, your tether ass don't really understand, whatever. I ain't really about to hop on your line like that. But if you're a Black American, we need to be here. We need to be here. I see you, Torian. What's up? Torian in the chat. Oh, shout out to that super chat. Thank you. At some point, we have to stop wasting time on petty shit and start mobilizing, strategizing, militarizing. We need power and land, resources, control, fuck credit and recognition. We still down bad. Absolutely. That has nothing to do with what I'm talking about, bro. I mean, I get what you're saying, but you're trying to downplay it. No, this is still important. I'm still with all of that. Mobilizing, strategizing. I'm with all the Athens. I'm with that. I'm with you. Black power. But also, we do need to, we gotta gatekeep. We gotta check these wannabes at the door. I'm sorry. We gotta check the anti-Black vitriol within these spaces. I'm sorry. I think this is very important for us to do. It's been going on too long. And it's reasons why you got niggas like Matt Hoffa that's been in the game this damn long. And we just now found out this nigga's Jamaican. He let a white man come on the show and get off on an anti-Black rant. We find this out, oh, he's Jamaican. Now we know. Gotcha. Now it makes sense. So no, absolutely. This is a part of delineation. This is a part of regrouping. Okay. This is a part of us, about progress. It's calling out the bullshit. So now I ain't really with the whole fuck the credit and bull. That's just shit Kanye was saying. We don't own shit. What do we own? Braids? What did Kanye say? What do we own? Braids? What do we own? Nigga? We own the word nigga. I get it. We under a system of white supremacy. I'm sharp. I hear what you're saying, but let's not do that. Okay. Papoose doesn't really like that dude. Remy persuaded him to F with Fat Joe. Yeah, but he's Fat Joe's daughter, godfather. Like, that's weird. I don't know. For you to be around a nigga, you don't really like him like that. You only like him for somebody else. I would not be somebody's godparent if I didn't like him like that. I'm side-eyeing. Hey, look. I'm side-eyeing them, both of them. I'm sorry. I'm side-eyeing both of them. I ain't rocking with it. I'm sorry. It ain't looking good. This ain't it. And honestly, I low-key, high-key want them to come out and say something. I'm going to be real. For them to come out and say something about it. It would be nice for them to come out and check get your man, bro. Papoose, come get your bro. Come get your man. Remy Ma, that's your brother. Come on. Come educate him on our culture. Please check him. Check this anti-Black BS he got going on. Please check it. Show us that y'all really on code and maybe y'all ain't really see all this side of him. Please try to show us that. It would be good to see one of them check him about this. I just highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. But it would be nice to see. It would be nice. It would be good to see. I'm not gonna lie. It would be good to see. It would be. Pat was really under Remy spell. I'm with your hair is beautiful. Thank you. You like it? I actually went to the Dominicanos. I'm not gonna even lie. They got me right. Went to my sister's people. She was in there speaking Spanish and shit. I said, make sure. I told my sister to come with me. I'm like, make sure they ain't talking shit. Make sure they ain't got no damn perm in that conditioner bottle. Hey, look, don't have them out here. You know what I'm saying? Do what you need to do. So she got on her Zoom. She did what she needed to do. You know. Man, she did that. And they did that. You feel me? I appreciate y'all. When you start dating people, break our hearts. Easy, please. I can't take it. You're funny. The nation must include reculture. I'm gonna fuck that word up. Reculturation. I think I got it. And that has to be bilingual people in a new beginning. I'm weak. Now I'm biased. Got a point though. We need power to gatekeep. Look at the Ooish community. Yeah, but they're also a part of the system of white supremacy. So I mean, you know, so they're just gatekeeping theirs. You know, they gatekeep their specific community, but they're protected and have the privilege to do so. So easily because of the system they had heavy-handed creating. So yeah. Nah, I'm sorry. I don't like downplaying shit like that because that shouldn't be checked at the door for sure. Even with the Ghost Riders, he's still Trish Ash. Trish Ash is funny as a mug. His delivery is whack, offbeat, and generic sounding. Exactly. That's why I don't even remember his most popular song. I cannot tell you one bar from one of his verses. I can't even remember. It was so forgettable. His verse was so forgettable that I don't even remember even a part. I don't even remember a smidget of his verse. I only remember Remy's. I'm gonna be real. Basically, I am not Gen Z. I'm a millennial. All right, thank you. I am a millennial. You're not gonna put me with these Gen Zers, Xers, Alphas, whatever the hellers. I am a millennial. Put me in my right place. I was born in 1996. I'm at the end, but I still made it. I'm a millennial. Don't blame me. Nobody listen to that trash. Ain't nobody gonna listen to this out no way. I'm really not even worried about it. I don't even really need to feel the word to put the word out. Honestly, I feel like I will be helping promote his album by telling people to boycott it. I feel like that would help people. That would make more people curious about going to go listen to it. Like, if people just know that he dropped the album, which a lot of people ain't gonna know, nobody really cares. But if people just found out some way, somehow, he dropped the album, nobody's about to be like, oh, let me go see. Like, most Black Americans is already 86 in that damn album anyways. I don't really feel the need to push that. I just had to say it so I'm clear. I do think we need to 86 him completely though. What's up, Kid Gravity? Who's rapping your intro? That's me. I'm a better rapper than Fat Joe. Yeah. I'm a better rapper than Fat Joe. Please don't play with me. I wrote my shit. I wrote my shit bar for bar. I wrote my damn songs. I wrote both of my songs, all my verses of both my songs. Nigga, I'm a better rapper than Fat Joe. At least I write my shit. At least I write mine. I'm just saying, I ain't even been. I only made 2 songs, but shit, I remember my verses. I don't remember laying back. I'm just saying, my shit, I might be a better rapper. I ain't gonna even hold you. Shit, put me in the booth, Remy. God damn. Every immigrant Southern group comes to America with a different language, and they can black us out by speaking their own language right in our face. Yeah, we need to practice. What is it? Tutnese? We need to get back to that for sure. Because I be wanting to speak. I be wanting to code switch too, which we can. It's like, and I think that's why Black people are so heavy on slang. A part of it, at least, is because we have been disconnected from our Aboriginal language. And so I think that is kind of become, a part of how we kind of codified how we speak to each other is within, it's our slang terms, which is also another reason why we need to gatekeep. Even those parts of our culture, just us saying making them little new terms and shit like that. We need to gatekeep that. Because some people really don't know, especially those who come from who are like first generation who coming out of the country. They don't understand our specific, terminologies for certain things, they don't be understanding our slang. I know matter of fact, even the ones who were born here, I said something. What did I say? I said something, I think. What did I say to one of my coworkers? I said something. I forgot. It was a real simple word, but I think it's native to DC. It was, I don't know, what was it? Or DMV. What word was that? I said something to them, and they was like, what do you mean? They was like, what do you mean by that? I don't know why I can't think of the word, but it was like, what do you mean by that? And I don't know if she's first generation. Is she first generation African? She might be first generation. I feel like her parents wasn't from here. I feel like her parents came here and she was born here. But not mistake. She might be an Anchor baby, whatever the case may be. But she was like, yeah. And she kind of has an accent. Let me say that too. Because she was born here, she was raised here, but she has a little bit of an accent because I think her parents. That's what I said. I think her parents came here because it's like I don't know. I can't really explain it, but you know how you hear some Black people and it's like you can just kind of tell when they got a non-Black American parent. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what it is. Like it's like a tone or I don't know what it is about like maybe the speech pattern, but it's like something about it. It's like, you're not from here. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do your parents say from here? Like you could tell you grew up with somebody in the house saying Sadi or like speaking broken English. You can just hear it. You can hear a little bit of the broken English in their language, even if they learn, in the way they speak, even if they learn English here. It's like they still kind of picked up on their parents' speech patterns, and you can kind of tell that they're not from here. It's weird. So yeah, she was like that though, but I'm like, yeah, girl, what you mean? It just means I forgot whatever it was. I was like, yeah, it just mean this. She was like, oh wow. She's like, okay, no, I think I heard that before, but like I think that's like something like y'all be saying in the DMV. That's not. I'm not really like it was. I forgot. It was real simple, but little things like that can go over their heads. You know what I'm saying? Little terminologies that we use like that can go over their heads and or get slipped in between the lines because they genuinely just don't. They never heard of that before, especially when you talk about different sections of FBA culture. New Yorkers got certain slang terms. Cali niggas Florida. You know, we all got our different ways of, you know, kind of speaking. So it is a little codified within itself already. I think that's probably slavery. Probably some history behind that. Everything about slavery. But yeah, I think we do need to get back to learning the our Aboriginal language, because maybe I'm probably speaking like they speaking and then they don't know what I'm saying. I'm just saying that's clutch. I'd be a little jealous. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be a little jealous. Like, how the fuck y'all get to say all this and I don't know what y'all saying? God, you know, it made me want to learn a language, but I'm not doing that. So only other language I'm learning is ours. I learned Tut. That's about it. I'm not about to get out and learn no damn Japanese and shit. But I do be a little jealous like that. I wish we could do that. I do use specific details when it comes to hip hop. I guarantee you, Fat Joe don't know who Pygmy Markham is. Yeah, of course. He wouldn't. If you asked him when hip hop started, he's not going back that far. He wouldn't even go back that far. He wouldn't. Hell to nah. ZZ, or even the elements of hip hop, where they come from. He probably wouldn't even go that far. ZZ looked just like Luzia Fossil. Who is that? Who the hell is that? After they reconstructed it, ZZ looked like that. Now I gotta Google it. Who the fuck is you talking about? Luzia Fossil. What is that, bro? You better not be no troll, bro. I'll be having me up Googling some weird shit. Hold up. Am I pronouncing that right? Oh, you said after they reconstructed. Let me put after reconstruction too. Hey yo, what is this? Stop playing with me. What the fuck is this? You playing with me right now? What is this? Oh, let me make sure I spelled this shit right. That's what you playing with me. You gotta be playing with me right now. What is this? I'm sick. I'm not even about to show that shit. Actually, no, I'm not about to show that. You playing with me. I'm not doing it with you. Y'all go look up that bullshit. What is this? Stop playing with me. This is egregious. What is this? What is happening? This looks insane. I mean, this don't look like me. What is this? It's a skull. It's the first. What is the first? Brazil's first human perishes? Bruh. All right. I'm not from Brazil. Okay, I'm not. Anyways, it's like the Queen of Heaven, all hails. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. Queen of Heaven. That's what I'm talking about. That's what you're supposed to say I look like. No damn fucking whatever the hell you just said. Loser fossil. Louisa, whatever. To prevent the infiltrate, we can create Foundation of Black American Culture and Learning Center in Washington, D.C. and vet everybody. Yeah, I would like to do something like that. I definitely want to do something that just surrounds Foundation of Black America. Like, I'm all for, you know, we all black. But I'm definitely for having something that is ran by us, for us only. Okay, now I know cousins. We talking about full-blooded FBAs. All right. Especially people that's on the top of it. I feel like with stuff like that, the people on the top of it should be full-blooded. They change it. I don't think. Hey, look, you got one parent, you could be right here, but somebody full-blooded gotta be right here. I'm just saying, we gotta have two. You gotta have two FBAs. Parents. I'm just saying. Now, I don't try to make a big deal out of that, but also I think it does matter. If you grew up with a African or Caribbean parent and then a Black American parent, and that African or Caribbean parent, they family got anti-Black American vitriol you grew up with. I'm just saying. Even if your Black American parent peeped it and maybe told you about it, got you conscious, even if they did, and you pro-Black, it matters. I'm just gonna say that it matters. Okay, so now I don't think you should be. You know, you need to be. Just be careful. You know what I'm saying, in some of our spaces, because although you one of us, you know, you do got some biases, because you ain't always in the house. I'm just saying, you in our house, and then you go to somebody else's house, sleep over on the weekends. You with us on the weekend. We go on a week off. You FBA one week, and then you go back to the Caribbean side another week. I'm just saying, you know what I mean. The video is no much really. She told about it a long time ago. The video. Damn, I wasn't messing with you. Oh, you wasn't messing with me for real? Because I don't know what the hell that is. I don't look like that. I don't know. Checking foreheads and accents. Most dangerous man is a Black man who will speak multi languages. Now that is, and it's attractive. I'm not gonna lie. I just seen some brothers. I'm like, whoa, you know how to speak Spanish, nigga? Oh, muy caliente. Okay, you know, it is a little attractive. It shows a level of intelligence, because learning a whole nother language, especially as an adult, is very hard. I'm just saying, it's not an easy thing to do unless you go to that. Even if you go to that country and indulge yourself in the culture and just try to force yourself to learn it, it's still hard. So that's just a level of intelligence that is attractive. It's like, damn, you really took your time to learn that. You know, 3 of them. You smart, you intelligent, you intellectual a little bit, you know a little something, you know. That's what's up. Okay, that's a good look. I'm not gonna lie. That's a little attractive. Let me get the hell up off it. It's been an hour and 15 minutes. I didn't know it's been that long. I thought it was only an hour. It's been a pleasure. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all some real ones for rocking with the brothers. Make sure y'all follow me on the gram and follow me on X. I don't know if y'all doing anything tomorrow. I don't know if y'all big on Christmas. I'm not big on Christmas. Maybe I'll go live for a little bit. We can chop it up. You know, if y'all not doing nothing crazy, maybe we can go live, or maybe I'll go live on Instagram for a little bit. Y'all come over there, chop it up with me for a little bit. Because I'm probably not gonna be doing that tomorrow, but being in the house with the family. We're gonna be chilling. So around 6, 7 o'clock after we play the games, and my niece and nephews play their toys and stuff like that. Things settle down. Maybe I can get back up here and we can chop it. Because I actually did have a couple more things I could talk about, but I just really wanted to talk about this, so I just made the stream about this. But yeah, we might be able to do something tomorrow. We'll see. I'm gonna let y'all be with y'all families if not. I ain't tripping. Also make sure y'all like the video, subscribe, please comment on the video. I know it's a lot of y'all in the chat. I appreciate y'all for y'all some real ones rocking with us. But please go back even after this live ends and comment on the video for the algorithm. Okay. Help me, help you. Help me. Okay. I appreciate y'all though. There's some real ones rocking with the brothers. Okay. Make sure y'all 86 Fat Joe too. And side out the niggas are still rocking with it. I'm just saying, especially Foundation Black Nerds. Shout out to the chat. Russell Richardson, Blue Exodus, Samuel Black. I'm not sure what that says. Marcus Moore, Trill Bill, Dijon Ford, Victor Thomas. Caesar Blue, Biggs Barley. I think I said that wrong, but I appreciate y'all. Peace. I'll see y'all on the next one. B1. Bye. We do not play, but I grin. You fuck with the team. Might find your West in the creek. We crossing our fees. We don't never miss it.